I spontaneously needed to move the boat because another boat is getting my spot. But it's so windy now, there's no chance, well, with a lot of effort maybe, and a lot of risk, but there's no chance that I would be leaving this dock right now because the wind is blowing me with strong gusts onto the pier. And also where I need to go into, it's with the wind, so I would just be pushed into the dock. And that would just be a horrible first move of my boat after this long winter break. So I'm not gonna risk it, and I'm very happy I don't need to. It was actually good that it came so spontaneously because I was really pushing out starting my engine again. I should have probably done it over the winter on a regular basis, but somehow I was always afraid that it's not gonna start, and I didn't want to know that it's not starting, which of course is stupid. But it started, so that's a double thumbs up. But luckily I don't have to leave the dock now with this strong wind. I can wait until Sunday when I come back from a little trip to a cabin that I get to enjoy now over the weekend. So then I can do it with hopefully less wind, because with this wind I don't think it's possible, and it would definitely not be smart. So instead of moving the boat into the new berth, I instead packed up all my belongings that I needed to have a cozy weekend in the cabin, and also preparing Mildred so that she's ready for this storm. I can really tell that I am a little bit uncomfortable because I'm pushing things out that I should be doing. I should be making use of this time now in the spring to get Mildred into her perfect, great, good, better shape. But I'm so afraid that I cannot do it. So I just push it out. Stupid. Okay. Do I have everything? I'm taking too much stuff. When I came to the boat, the landgang was again this close to falling over. Let's see if I can get back on board or back on the dock when I come back, or if... Oh, cuties! There are two otters! This big! Stormy! The spring up here in the north of Norway has been insane. We had one storm every single week, so it's been a little bit uncomfortable living on a sailboat in a not so protected place. But I somehow made it work, and I was spending quite some time away from the boat when it was that stormy. And just a couple of weeks ago, we had this amazing weather window where we had clear blue skies, warm temperatures. I got to do some carpentry outside on the boat, got to swim, sunbathe even a little bit, and everything became so much easier up here. It's always nice when I can go to a cabin when it's this stormy, because of course there's a lot of movement on the boat, and this way I can just enjoy a little bit of house or cabin time and avoid all that movement and uncertainty in a way. So it's very nice that I can just enjoy some house or cabin time where I can bake and be comfortable with a lot of space and no movement. But I also realized that I have really been pushing out working on the boat. I did to work on the boat recently, but mainly just still for it to be an apartment, and the next step is to make it a motorboat and a sailboat. So I need to take the boat out of the water. That's clearly the next step, but that is so much uncertainty. I don't know what's broken, what needs to be exchanged. It's the first time for me to take a boat out of the water having the full responsibility, and I've so far only done small steps of what needs to be done then. So I'm so overwhelmed by it, but it's not gonna get better by just pushing it out. I want to go out sailing. I want to make use of this boat, especially now when the weather is so nice as it was the last 2 weeks. So I'm not gonna push it out anymore. But now I'm even leaving the boat. Instead of checking things on the boat, I just go to a cabin. Am I just running away from it all? Should I have a boat? I don't know. Will I ever take the boat out? Will I ever repair it? These are the things that are going through my mind right now, and I know it's not true. I know that it's not the case, but I just question myself in these moments so much. Well, I also know that questioning myself is not gonna bring me anything closer to what I want to do. So instead, I enjoyed this car ride a little bit more. Let's go, girls. Ain't it fun? I should be over all the butterflies. Please don't take him just because you can. You and me. Driving for a couple of hours gave me actually a good time to reflect a little bit on what's going on in myself right now in regards to my sailboat and the work that I need to do on there. So I really appreciated having this little bit of time to just digest everything that's going on. The last time I was here has been just a month ago, and in that month all the snow has melted. It's crazy. Up in the north of Norway we have the snow gone 1 month earlier than the last years. This one. Welcome home for the weekend. I keep pushing it out, and it's starting to annoy me. 2 days ago I came to this cabin in the evening, and yesterday was still a working day, so I was working from here. But today I told myself I would prepare everything that I need to do to haul the boat out of the water. And instead, it is now almost 11, and I have made dough for bread. I had breakfast, of course, and I was just sitting here knitting. I don't do anything to get closer to making that boat a sailboat and a motorboat and not just an apartment. And it's frustrating me. I think I'm trying to make this perfect, where it's just not possible to make it perfect, or where doing it is already good enough. So I'm not deciding on a date when I should take the boat out. I'm not checking how to finance it all. Just not committing, because I'm afraid that I'm gonna fail, that I'm not good enough to do this, that I am not capable enough to do this. But honestly, if I don't do it, I'm also not gonna find out whether I'm capable of doing this, whether I can do it, and whether it's actually that difficult. So you know what? I'm just gonna commit now. I'm gonna send a mail to the place where I'm gonna haul the boat out. And I'm just gonna book a date, or ask for a date. It feels like there's so many things that I need to consider, that it's the right dates where people can help me, that I'm not completely alone doing that companies can help me, so it cannot be public holidays or weekends, that I have enough time to order things in that I'm now realizing that need to be replaced. Of course, the place where I'm taking the boat out, it needs to be available. And then there's weather, it shouldn't be raining, it shouldn't be snowing, which it started now again. But of course, I cannot look too far ahead with the weather, and I cannot get it right on all parts. So we're just gonna do it now. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it's gonna work out in that most of the aspects are fine. Hilsen, Jannika. Okay, now I just still need to see if I can get days off at work. But at least I feel like I've committed now. Of course, it depends if the marina is available on those days, that they have space, but we're doing it. I actually truly think that it's not going to be that difficult. Other people manage this. Other people manage it also by themselves. And I have a lot of really helpful, great friends here in Tromsø. So why am I making this so difficult for myself? But hey, we committed. Now it's gonna happen in 2 weeks. I hope it goes well. But that also means no sitting around in this chair anymore, knitting, looking out the window, enjoying the winter that came back. It's time to plan. It's time to send some emails, see that I get the tools in. I need to make a list of all the things that I need to check on Mildred as soon as I'm back there so that I can order spare parts. Oh, and one quite important thing is I need to figure out the finances, how I'm paying for all of this. And just like that, my weekend away from the boat was over. The storm was coming to an end and I was heading back to Tromsø. While I arrived with all the snow gone, I came back to a lot of fresh powder snow. But I also came back having committed to doing this next step on Mildred and getting her ready. And I came back with a lot of new energy to tackle this and to become the person that I want to be, the one that is capable of owning a sailboat, of living on a sailboat, and of repairing a sailboat.